So I would be depressed every Labor Day. Every time that holiday came around in September, which marks the end of the summer, I'd feel horrible. I just wouldn't feel right. And it went on for a long time. It was terrible. I didn't really know what to do about it, but I'm going to share with you what happened on this special episode of Microdose U Labor Day. It's a U.S. holiday, but even if you're not in the United States, it's still going to be okay. Check it out because I got a lot to share with you today. I'm Dr. Dave.
Enter the world of magic mushrooms with Microdose U.
Hey, welcome back. It's a special Labor Day episode of Microdose U. It's we're going to combine this with a little Monday microdose, and I've got a lot of cool stuff to share with you. I'll do it in kind of a short amount of time. Before I get into today's topic, which is really depression on Labor Day for decades, I would say, bad depression. I want to share with you that Dr. Denise Moret and I are doing a webinar this Thursday, September 5th, 2024, because I'm saying that 2024 because these episodes stay for a long time. And it's possible you might be listening to this after the fact. And if so, I'm very sorry because I guarantee the webinar turned out to be great. But we're going to be doing an episode on dreams, how to understand your dreams, everything about your dreams, and how to use that information that we're going to give you to improve your life drastically. Yeah, we're going to be talking about your dreams, how you can interpret them, what they mean to you. Are they a symbol of anything that is from the past or that's possibly going to be coming up, and why nightmares are not really nightmares, what you can glean from them and what you can understand from them, and why sometimes you dream the same thing several times, and can you stop a dream, or if you really are having a great time during a dream, can you hope that dream comes back the next night or some other time? We're going to be talking about all of this, and we're going to be analyzing some of your dreams as well if you volunteer. It's all going to be taking place in our webinar Thursday evening. It's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you kind of figure out when that is your time zone, wherever you are in this world. And the registration link is simply microdoseu.com/class. And that's microdose with a U on the end of it, microdoseu.com/class. It's always going to be in the show notes for you. So if you don't catch this, if you're driving or you can't really write it down, check the show notes or check my website, microdoseu.com, and we'll have all the links for you. I hope to see you. It's free. And it's going to be an hour. We won't keep you any longer than that. And it's going to be, the only thing I can say, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be kind of like a little reunion for all of us because we haven't gotten together on a webinar in a few months now. We took the summer off, deservedly so, but we're back now, September 5th, 7 p.m. Eastern. Be there. Talk all about your dreams and how to understand and improve your life. And yeah, if you're microdosing or using magic mushrooms or psilocybin, what that means for your dreams as well. So, okay. Hope to see you there Thursday, 5 p.m. Mountain. That's where I am, but 7 p.m. Eastern. That's kind of like the standard we kind of go by, Eastern time, which I don't know. It's not fair. Those of us that are here in the mountains or on the West Coast, we always have to listen to Eastern time, but whatever. Okay. Let me get into today's topic. It's really important. And I want to share with you that for years and years, I experienced depression on this day, Labor Day, usually in September. I think always in September in the United States. It's a holiday we have that kind of, symbolizes the end of the summer. And it was bad. I just was watching other people enjoying themselves, having fun, cooking out. And I was sad or going through some type of depression that just seemed not to end on Labor Day. It just always came back, always was there. I didn't know what to do about it. But now looking back years later, because of course, if you've been following me for some time now, you know that I've taken care of all of my depression and anxiety through microdosing magic mushrooms. It's been a 3+ year journey for me now. It did start to work fairly quickly, but I'm still microdosing because the results just keep coming and things keep getting better and better. I mean, they really do. Every year, I just notice that it's better and better, better than the last year. So who knows really what this year is going to be, what's going to turn into for my microdosing journey. But I want to again touch base on why I felt I was experiencing all that depression every Labor Day, because when I look back, my life itself was not really going in the direction that maybe was that I thought it should have, or that would be right for me. I was doing things in my life that, although they look good to other people, but that doesn't really matter because again, it's what you feel inside, what you want to be doing, how you want to experience, how you want to be experiencing your life and what you want to be doing. And you know in your heart, if you're in a relationship that's not exactly right for you, but you just keep going with it because again, it's maybe uncomfortable to get out of it. You don't know how to get out of it, but it looks good on the outside. Everybody on the outside thinks you're doing great. And they think you're like the best couple ever, the best couple on the planet. But I've learned that it doesn't really matter what other people think because you've got to be living that life. You've got to be living that reality when everybody else is off doing something else. You're still in that reality, living it, and it may not be right for you. And you can't just sweep it under the rug because it's going to come back. It's going to come back and get you big time. I promise you that. It came back and got me really big time. And also, I was working in a profession that I don't think was a match for me. I don't know how I got into it, but it's a deeper story. But I was going to work every day, going to school every day, doing something that I didn't think was leading me in the right direction. And then when I graduated dental school, going to work every day in my dental office, and there was a disconnect. Yeah, I thought I was a great dentist. I really cared about my patients and I loved my patients and I had great relationships with my patients. But that wasn't enough because there was a true disconnect in what David Maddow really should have been doing and what he was doing. And that just didn't feel right. And so, at least during the summer, you're out there and it's warm and you go swimming and you go to the ocean and you do fun things. But then when Labor Day came around and it kind of signaled the close to the summer, the days are going to be getting shorter now. It's going to be getting colder. The leaves are coming off of the trees soon. It's not going to be as bright and beautiful as it was for the past few months. More melancholy, cold, winter, no leaves. And that got me really depressed. Again, I didn't think about this on that level, but my subconscious was feeling it for sure. Led to the depression on Labor Day when everybody else is celebrating and having their good times and their barbecues and their fun. I was depressed and didn't know what to do and didn't know where to turn. And it lasted for a long time. And then it manifested itself at some point with anxiety attacks and, just feeling horrible until I finally put myself together and figured I need to do something. And that's where that's what led into this entire microdosing and sharing this on the podcast to you. So again, if you're feeling something's off, evaluate your life, evaluate what you've got going on in your life. Some of the things that I just shared with you that were not not vibrating on the same level, on the same wavelength as they should have been with me. They just there was a disconnect. And How many disconnects, if any, do you have? I really want you to identify these: a relationship, a job, school, where you're living, the area where you're living. It might not be right for you. There's so many possibilities. Think about that. Reevaluate what's going on in your life. And I'm telling you, once you start making changes there, along with the microdosing journey that you may or may not be going on, you don't have to. It's not required. But you certainly have to evaluate your life and what is truly going on. Be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. You can only lie to yourself for so long. I tried it. It works for a short period of time, maybe, but it doesn't work for long. So I want you to really think about this on this Labor Day and let me know. Let me know what you come up with. My email address is always in the show notes and on my website, microdoseu.com. I've got a great episode coming out for you this coming Wednesday. There's an episode every Wednesday and every Friday. Sometimes I do this special Monday microdose, but every Wednesday, every Friday. And this Wednesday, oh my God, I got a great one for you. I want you to make sure you stay tuned and I want you to understand, make sure you know that I always love you and I'm here for you. Okay, I'm Dr. Dave. I will see you in the next episode.